I'm going to play Enter the Gungeon just as an update because I haven't been around in quite a long time. Um, yeah. So, to update, I'm still getting everything together. I still have my PC stuff. Probably gonna do some LPs soon. But anyway, let's get started. I do love the Convict, but I might go with the Pilot because I haven't unlocked everything. But screw it. Let's play the Hunter. I've got to remember a few things because I haven't played this in a while. Good. Good. I didn't know if my original controls would still be set or not. But yeah, I figured a Binding of Isaac type game is good. I don't want to get involved with anything. I'm going to have a big project for actual LPs soon. So, yeah, more PlayStation 1 games, but I'm going to do a big block to get a few things done because I feel like I was half-assing a lot of my uh, PlayStation 1s comparatively. So, I figured it'd be a better idea to get on it. But mostly because I received a comment from someone I know, and they wanted to see larger blocks of PlayStation 1 games. But doing that in stream is not always a possibility. But I appreciate this game for being a, I want to say, in many ways, kind of like a spiritual successor to Binding of Isaac, considering Binding of Isaac really hasn't done too much lately. They had their whole, like, Afterbirth and all that stuff, and that was good and all, but, I mean, there's still just something that will always just be missing after you play Enter the Gungeon. Also, surprise stream. I was going to put it on Twitter and whatnot, but my phone, it forked itself, and I have to get a new phone, which is no good. Basically, I went to pick up my phone, and my phone wasn't responding at all, so I was rather unhappy about that. So I had to reset everything, so all my passwords and everything were lost, and then Twitter, you know, going through, oh, do you want to do this? Enter your password, all this. Oh, now it needs to update. I was like, yeah, screw that. I'd rather just play games. But as for Twitch streaming, I don't think so. I might try to dual stream some stuff, but I want to kind of minimize my streaming for the moment. Not because of any particular hate of streaming or otherwise, I'm just... If I get something I'd want to play on stream, like something that I can't emulate a better experience in LP than I will, but... Come on, I play mostly RPGs, you could do them anyway. That gauntlet's kind of garbage, but whatever. Waste of key. But, oh yeah, I forgot you can teleport. I hope you don't miss. But, yeah, so, less streaming. I mean, I will stream little PS4 stuff. I'm fine with that. Wrong button. No. Okay, so that's change weapons. I forget where my menu is. There it is. Ha. It's opposite from the most recent game I was playing. Fortunately. But yeah, I played a lot of Enter the Gungeon. Not so much recently. Recently, I've just been playing garbage games. A whole bunch of games disappointed the shit out of me. Ugh. I'll probably be a Mimic when I come back. Ugh, I love having not to backtrack. Sticky crossbow's garbage. Let's see. You have your Shadow Warrior. What stuff up there? I do like how they have the Shadow Warrior mask. There's a green chest, so it'll probably be light. Or is it only guns and green chests? I never remember. There's like a conceived order to how they work. I think it's guns, yeah. Oh, I know what I'm using on the boss. So anyway, where are we? Didn't even find the stupid boss door. I do like the crossbow. I appreciate it. Slow, but gets the job done. But the science cannon. Ugh. Ugh. Got hit like a chump. I usually don't use blanks in the first couple bosses, but this guy I particularly hate. Only because of that. Oh, come on. Also, there's a weird thing with this that I don't particularly like. Sometimes, especially on bigger screens, you'll get screen pinching, where you go to put your character to the left, but it doesn't quite work out that way. Oh, thanks for finding a blank. But effectively, press the wrong button. Seriously, 2 armor every floor? That's kind of nice. Maybe I'll get the gun back instead. But, yeah, so as for anything, less streaming, more focusing on LPs, getting a whole big block of stuff done. I have some other smaller PS4 games that I need to play, but that is a wait to be seen. Don't get set on fire. Barrels. Ugh, you bastard. But yeah, you do get screen pinched every once in a while. Where you think you're going to the edge, but you're really not. And you kind of do like a left-hand thing. Hard to explain. But it's like the screen narrows, so your extreming to like the left or the right pushes you to one side or the other, like as it's transiting the screen. Ooh, got hit there. It's like one of the easiest enemies in the game. Already up to 4 armor. Oh, come on. Jumped the wrong way. I actually started playing Witch in the 100 Knight, and I do that all the time. In Witch in the 100 Knight, I dodge the wrong way. And it's very unfortunate. Move around for that. I hate bouncy bullets. They upset me. Everything upsets me. Also, I don't know how... Which speaking of which, I should check that real quick. So the screen will be blocked for a moment. I need to make sure my mic's actually working properly, or else I've just been a frickin' moron. Okay, could you please get that the hell out of here? Do 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 do. Why do I always forget? There we go. They have it in such a... Okay, good. That's all I needed. Back to the breach. Yeah, those banners drive me crazy. That's the one thing that I have to say annoys me the most about PlayStation, that they make those big and white. So I'm in the middle of something, it's like important moment in a show or something, and then it's like, bam, big white border. So that's like white people problems. First world problems. But it is a problem. No, get back here. Give me a gun. Give me not a locked gun. Thank you. Yeah, let's be lazy. Teleport across a room. Yeah, I'm not doing that. That's a throw down a gun. Zombie bullets is pretty nice. How much is a key? I don't need armor. I could get zombie bullets. Yeah, let's do it. I believe zombie bullets will continue once they pass through somebody. I believe. Don't quote me on that. I don't remember. Actually, I can look it up. Okay. Yeah, that's helpful. I never remember the rings. The chest rings. That's... Oh, yeah. Thank you. I need that. Don't need the gun muncher, really. That's just a resurrect area. And there's nothing up there but health. How about no? No. That's like a chump. I hate these guys. Not the snipers. The Iron Maidens. Or the Gun Maidens, or whatever they're called. Kind of annoying. Mostly because when they go out, they're in one direction, but when they come back in, they're home. Which drives the bothers the shit out of me. Can you please not shoot me in the back? That'd be great. Oh, come on. I almost always get hit by them. I haven't found a good strategy not to get hit by them. At least I'm only taking armor damage for now. As I get hit by a tiny gun dead. Thank you. I thought there was two. Could just be the barrel up there exploding. Hey, look at all that key I don't have. Yeah, so I'm guessing that's pretty much it. Let's see, science cannon, crossbow. Yeah, I don't even have enough for the... gun. Well, I do for the gun. Ugh, dead eyes. But yeah, I finally have time to play stuff. I had the... Now, I loved Akiba's trip, and it's unfortunate that Akiba's Beat came out, and that's probably single-handedly one of the most frustrating games in terms of please get on with it. Like, a lot of RPG games take their time, but if you have an action RPG, normally people want action, and you should probably maybe holster. Oh, come on. Why are you not... Thank you. You look dodge rolling. Oh, come on. I thought I was just under the bullet. Oh well. Let's retry it. Also, that's not bad for not having played this in like 6 months. So, I'm so used to how to play it. But yeah, so in the meantime, I bought a house, got fired. A lot of things happened. I'm gonna probably start opening a Patreon and stuff like that, even though it seems silly, but there's a lot of other things going on. It's not that I particularly need the money, it's just, hey, that would be great. And now that I'm getting close to 20 million views, I figure it's about time to start stepping it up. I figure if I'm gonna do Twitch streams, I'm gonna do something a little bit more esoteric. But in general, I want to try to avoid Twitch as much as possible. And I think it's only because it doesn't save. Like, I'm one of those people that I don't want to, like, hey, re-upload this thing from Twitch. Hey, do video processing where you've recorded your chat log. Too much. Actually, I was debating doing a general polling of this just by going on YouTube. Or streaming directly to Twitch, then streaming to, or putting it onto YouTube. Or opening up Duel. So I'd be doing both. But I usually watch all my streaming on YouTube anyway. Damn, doggy. Well, I don't really need any ammo, and that's just gonna be taken by the fox guy, whatever he is. The real thief guy you can't kill. Which is nice that there is a character that does that, but I mean, you try to shoot him and he disappears. I wish you could actually kill him. Interesting. Get a treasure for killing him. Oh yeah. Pretty good one. Oh, really? Thought that went the other way. Fucker. Oh, it's not coming back. So it looks only to there. I don't have any water weapons, so I can't go to the secret level. It's a shame though, I had kind of a good setup going on in the last one. I need more guns though. What's that? The alien sidearm is good in the beginning, although it wanes really fast. But it's nice for one-shot kills. Every time I see that R, I just think of Team Rocket. I was thinking about like the red and white. So really shy on usable items. Normally when I play, I usually get like stupid ones like Time Bomb and stuff like that. I never use them. They're garbage. There's only a few decent ones, and they're really not all that great. Like the temporary invincibility one is pretty nice. Yeah, I figured as much. Definitely when I should have zagged there. Yeah, I've gotten hit, so I prefer to do bosses without getting hit, but I don't think that's gonna happen. At least not in this round. You can usually do it with a convict. I love this gun. This is like the only gun I use in the 3rd and 4th floors. Although I really don't have like a good boss killer weapon yet, unfortunately. Lame. Also, even though 1,000 jokes will abound, I started vaping, mostly because I want to smoke, but I don't want to walk all the way upstairs or go outside. And it became a cheaper solution. So why not go with a better option? Although it's weird, it's like very different. And I still want to smoke regular cigarettes. So it's not like it's helped me quit or anything, which I think is like the biggest load of bullshit I've ever heard in my life. Like, I don't think it would ever be a replacement for me, but that's just me, because I'm an avid smoker. Bad. Little money. Little money. I hate tasers, tasies. And, rubber ones are annoying. Not who I wanted to shoot. Whew! Okay, I also use that for that. Wrong weapon. Also wrong weapon. Might help you, you know, looked at what you're firing. Yeah, let's go buy another key if we can. I like never buy anything but keys in the shop. I do like the wind-up gun, but I still technically need to buy that and get all the way to the end. But that's not happening. Every time I've tried it, I literally get like skull fucked by like the worst bosses. Thanks, doggo. Although I'm glad it doesn't take your... Oh, I could use gun launcher. But I don't really want to get rid of the M1 or the pulse cannon. Would be an excuse to get rid of the crossbow, because that does get a little annoying. It's just lazy port up here. Ugh. Nothing? Nada? Yeah, by the way, a strange thing I do in this, I count my shots. So when I hit someone, I try to count how many times I've hit them. Like these guys take 4 shots. 4. But, oh god, that's an explosive barrel. That's what happens. Try to sound all pro for a second. Get gang raped by a clown. I hate the mailbox, so let's get rid of the crossbow in the mailbox. Hopefully get, like, the B cannon or something. Get something good. Alright, gun muncher. Yeah. And, yeah, mailbox. Watch, I'll get the pea shooter. Or some garbage weapon. Oh, nail gun's pretty nice. It's not great, but it gets the job done. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh, really? I was gonna say, I thought I just literally walked into that room and the map was complete. So obviously that's supposed to be Link. No. Let's not stand in the curse zone. So I doubly hate that his shots don't go away after he dies. So actually I do have quite a bit of territory to map with for Link. How about no? Yeah, it's kind of more of a spiritual successor. You can tell it's heavily influenced. It's more like a faster paced Binding of Isaac. With more options. So you like don't get stuck like you do with Binding of Isaac. Like if you get Epic Hack, you're kind of stuck. In this, you can kind of switch between what you have. And you also have a dodge roll. Which dodge rolls and screen wipes. It's a little more bullet hell. It's more like the last few levels of Binding of Isaac. Like if you're in hell. In terms of its speed. Yep, all random. Whoa, rude. I mean, it's well worth a play. I think on Steam it's like $3. On PSN it's, I think, like $7, $8, something like that. I mean, for that price, it's not hard to beat. Hot bullets? No, Gungeon stones. No, where's Link? There he is. Yeah, good idea. Oh, little bombers. Pretty nice. But let's go to the boss. Let's see what boss it is. Oh, her? Oh, I will. You enjoy as well. I can usually get a perfect on her, because she's pretty easy. Basically those and getting hit by... I forgot the nailgun has like no range. Getting hit incidentally by that. Oh, asshole. She's not taking much damage. Okay. Yeah. Come on. That was horrible. I hate it when it's this close to poison. There we go. Thank you. Barely survived that. Frickin' scrub. Don't accidentally press that. Yeah, I guess we'll just go forward. Not much other choice. By the way, now I feel inspired. Somebody comes in, looks at a game, says, sweet, I'm gonna go buy this. Peace out. That's a good feeling. You're welcome, Devolver Digital, and I forget the other studio's name. Devolver Digital is the publisher. I should more be thanking the actual builder of the game, which I forget their name. I hate those guys. Should've gone for the pink one first. Bubble bubble jerks. Oh god. Could you hit him? That'd be great. Woo! That was super close. Get out of here. I hate those guys, just can't jump over them. Wasting M1 ammo on them is stupid. But, you gotta do what you gotta do. I should just use this. A little blank. Thank you, doggy. Or just use the nail gun. Should probably just use the nail gun. Because I thought the nail gun was way more powerful. Wow, the nail gun has no power whatsoever. I thought the nail gun was way more powerful. I mean, the speed of it firing is great and all. Also, I really keep thinking that Gungeon stone is like an item I'm missing. Please don't do that. I hate your little portals. Wondering why there's so many. You have garbage. Oh, gun eater. Good. Let's buy a key. See, I like the little bomber because it does a shit ton of damage and deletes things. I might have to say goodbye to the pulse cannon. Now, I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait, I'll wait, I'll wait. Who knows, I might get something terrible. Like the professional sidearm or the shrinking one that I get all the time. How about no? Of course it gives me a key. Buy a key, get a key. You bastard. No, let's not use that. Just might help if you hit them. Anyway, moving on. I could really use some help. Enter the Gungeon. He's frozen here. There we go. And that'll explode. Think of it like a future Binding of Isaac. Good, took care of all that. Alright, I could really use help. Let's just go double north. I have a feeling it's gonna be the big cave, but I already flew across it. Tried to pass it, but I failed. So basically it's a gun-themed Binding of Isaac. Let's play as somebody else, because that's the character I like the least. But I figured I'd at least try to get somewhere. And also, how are you, Nicodem? Do you like the pilot? should play as a convict. It is my favorite character. But let's do the pilot. Ah, teaching Dutch. Well, congratulations. I just got fired for being sick. Eh, it's not so bad. Now I can devote my time to more simple pursuits. Also, by the way, as a general warning, don't ever buy Akiba's Beat. It's probably one of the worst action RPGs I've played in a very, very, very long time. And I'm playing through Witch and the Hundred Knight, and yeah, it doesn't. Its story is so bland it hurts. Like, seriously. I think I've had spicier oatmeal than that story ever gets. Like, it's interesting, but it just doesn't go anywhere. And I played it for like 45 plus hours. And nothing ever happens with it. Oh, I got it just in time. And Witch and the Hundred Knight is a good time, but the story and stuff in general is fairly good, but it's an action RPG that the balance is just off. Like, don't get me wrong, Witch and the Hundred Knight isn't bad, it's just it reminds me of the action RPGs on like early PlayStation 1, where there's like lots of balancing issues. You fucker, die. Where like you might hit one enemy and instantly kill it, and then you hit another enemy and it barely does anything. But it's that like typical, like you have to hit him with the right thing, but like one enemy can hit you and do like nothing, and then another enemy can hit you and pretty much ruin your entire day. Yeah, and it sucks, because like the gameplay and stuff is good, albeit repetitive, but I don't feel like there's a lot of quantity in it. I could get wax wings, although do I really want to be cursed? A yellow chamber is nice. Because I think the yellow chamber shoots out a B randomly. I'm like 98% sure. If I don't have it in my list, I should probably have it. And unlike Binding of Isaac, there's actually a list of all the items you can get. Oh, that's to be prepared, which is amazing. I already have the wax wings, I already got all the purses. Okay. So whatever, we'll take a curse. And I don't have enough money, so I'll be back. I'll be back for you, creepy older Marceline. Although I did play a game that would be horrible to stream, but it's actually kind of fun if you like world building and sim kind of games, like passive sims. PAL exclusive games. That's an oddity in itself. That's like a slew of the 90s Hungarian PAL-only games. Wow. Yeah. Well, you get weird sensibilities, things that people think will sell in PAL regions versus the United States. You know what, thinking about it, I think I just kind of figured it out. That Binding of Isaac takes a lot of principles from the original Legend of Zelda, like old NES Legend of Zelda, and this one's more like the Super Nintendo version. Whatever, Link to the Past. No, is it Link to... I don't remember. The Super Nintendo Legend of Zelda game. Ooh! Yes. I love Litchy Trigger Finger. Although it's chews their ammo like crazy. Oh, also, another game that I was super disappointed with, was, oh, fuck. Why can't I remember it? Hold on. Let me just look at this, because I have it on my thing. Lichdom Battle Mage. Wow, that game sucked. Lichdom Battle Mage was awful. Oh yeah, I gotta teleport back to Marceline. Yeah, well, Akiba's Beat should have never been released in any region. Alright, so let's see what the yellow does. Allows the kin to see as you might? Is it an aim? Allows Gungeon to see as I might. I don't even know what that means. Oh well. It's probably something terrible, and I've probably doomed myself. So... fighting the boss with the Scrambler. This will go over so great. Ooh, got a gold one. That's pretty nice. Battle construction vehicles. That actually sounds kind of awesome. There's actually a MAME game that involves anthropomorphic construction vehicles that are fighting each other like old 2D, like Street Fighter type games. But it's more like, it almost looks like Primal Rage, like cheap claymation kind of stuff. Except it's not claymation. Oh. That's what it does. It's an enchanter. I can deal with that. Shoot him in the back of the head. Thank you. Oh, that was bad. This is a bad spot. Get out of here. Okay, you could die now. I know. I'm team killing now. Oh, fuck. Oh, just got it. Okay, I'm definitely intrigued. So basically it's like Transformers now. Okay. Where's the other one? Fuck. I totally could have avoided that shot. It also kind of reminds me of that video of all those people in China that were fighting each other with like bulldozers and stuff. It's like a rival construction company. That's a thing. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? I guess that's what the yellow chamber can do? Oh, I guess that's if they fail. Oh shit. I hate these guys. Chosen ones or whatever. But that's what I get for cursing myself. Oh, it's alright. The wife and I have Overblood too. My wife and I were watching random anime clips looking for something to watch. And it was gold because we saw clips for an anime regarding centaur people. And it is the most freaking bizarre thing I've seen in a while. Just because it seems innocent, but it's kinda creepy. And you get this feeling the entire time you're watching it that someone is definitely whacking off to it. Which is always an uncomfortable feeling. No, but like, it's weird because it's not fetishy. It's like... It's just weird. And like, they try to proceed as if everything is perfectly normal, even though there are like centaurs and cat children and all sorts of weird stuff. But like, it's like if you just took a regular show and replaced the characters with like centaurs and shit. Like, it's weird. It doesn't make any sense. It's just one of those like, yeah, it's that kind of weird. That like, this is somehow surprisingly wholesome, even though this is pretty much just a giant fetish category. Oh, I have so much money. I should just buy it. Screw it. I have nothing else to buy. I mean, I have the flame hand, so I should be able to take out most bosses pretty efficiently. And I'm cursed, so it'll probably suck anyway. Well, that's like, whatever it is. I'm watching Black Bullet, I believe it's called. And man, that thing is a little bit weird. Huh. Well, I guess that's what happens to friends when they die. They get devoured by a giant tentacle. But that's the one with the ever classic, like, the meme with what do you want for dinner? And it's like the little kid being like, do you want a dinner, a bath, or me? It's like, awkward. Your friend. Oh, that's so satisfying, watching them get taken by tentacles. One less thing to have to fight. Oh, well, we're done here. I wonder if boss minions can be like that. Oh my god. That was such a shit hit. Ah. I got like one. That's just weird. They just didn't know how to take it. That's usually how you solve problems. That's strange. The more you know. Oh god, this isn't good. Ugh. Those guys are scary when they catch on fire. I don't like them. Anybody home? Oh yeah, yeah. Tremendously. Let's get rid of that guy. You. I mean, in one light, it's not surprising because the Dark Cloud 1 and 2 is a huge team. But in the same light, it's still weird. Damn, that dude took a lot of shots. Give me that treasure. What the fuck? That's weird. What the fuck? I don't know what the orange is. Use it on the boss. Figure it out. In the meantime, ow, let's not get shot by big bag. It's usually a good start. Yeah, that's just reminding game came out with some game that was just like, oh god, I can't remember what game. Made a really good first game, and their second game is just like, what is this shit? Like, ugh. And not like Akiba's Trip Beat. But I recently played a game, and it was like the second game company, and it was absolute garbage. You obviously were like one-hit game wonders. Get away. You died. You guys please not do that. Ow. Yeah, these little yellow lakes hurt you, so don't stand in them. But you have like a limited amount of time before they set you on fire, so it pisses me off. Or was it vice versa? I don't remember. Ugh, I hate those things. Yeah, knock your friend in there. Automated turrets. Goddamn bullshit. Oh, here, friend. And of course I get hit, even with my friend. Alright, is there any health anywhere in this map? Because I really need something. You know what? Screw it. Not worth it, but whatever. Ooh. And of course now I won't have money for this. You guys have fun dying. Oh god. That just reminds me, when I was younger, one of my friends was obsessed with The Matrix, and doubly obsessed with the terrible PlayStation 2 video game. The whatever, Matrix Returns. Fucking dreadful. So I had to like sit around and watch him play that. Ugh, it's awful. Never again. Unicorn Horn is pretty dope. What's this thing here? I think this star pillow helps you. Oh yeah, and watching him play it was even worse. And then I tried playing it, I was like, this game is terrible. But, I mean, when you have that big of a boner for the Matrix, I guess anything works. So what do? Temporary invincibility. Yeah, that's what I thought. And a knife shield. Yeah. And then the unicorn horn, I believe I already have. My listings. This unicorn horn is pretty dope, from what I remember. Yeah, it's a beam. Do I have enough for it? No, of course not, because it's awesome. Any of the beam weapons are awesome, though. Yeah, I think I hated Enter the Matrix so bad that I would have never played a game by it. No, don't tell me that. Oh, the other thing that pisses me off... Oh my god, this drove me nuts the other day. Witch in the 100 Night has nothing if your controller dies. It doesn't pause or anything. It just continues to go. And I died in a boss battle. Literally because I had to scramble to get another controller. The worst. I don't know why anybody would, like, choose to have any other option. Use it. Crap. There we go. It actually worked. Crutch is okay. That's a description. That sounds like quite a mix of themes going on there. Whoa. Ah, fuck. I hate that room. Shit. Yes. And here's the big room that I can't do anything. So, how on earth... Like, first off, I don't understand the obsession with Wizard of Oz. Like, I don't understand the Wizard of Oz obsession, ever. Like, a while ago I went to a casino, and they had, like, a shit ton of Wizard of Oz slot machines. Like, fuck, seriously? Like, I get it, it was groundbreaking for the time, but that time is over. Let's see. Kind of want that upgrade. Oh, well, let's continue with the sniper. I'm probably gonna die. Die horribly. First off, let's get the orange out. Yeah, I guess flame hand. Oh shit. Oh, that's not good. I hate this boss more than anything. Ah, dodged the wrong way. Can you please not do that? Ugh. Laser eye beams. Oh my god. No, thank you. What? No. No, thank you. Please don't set me on fire. Ouch. Please stop. Please stop. No more laser eye beams ever. Die. Just die. Thank you. Jesus, fuck. Wow, dodge power up. That's real helpful. I'm surprised I actually survived that. I want more oranges now. It's alright. I have a game coming. I was hoping it would be here for August, but unfortunately the pre-order got delayed because I got it for like dirt cheap. I really, 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 really want to play it because Nicodem, you'll love its absolute stupidness, and the fact that they actually brought it to America is amazing. I was hoping to shoot him just in the nick of time. But no. Failed. Even the sniper rifle is a relatively powerful weapon, just cannot keep up with how much damage these enemies take by the time you get to this floor. That's just weird. People in their goddamn Wizard of Oz. Good, we're done here. This at all. This room is no. Don't get hit by that. Good heat down. Did you die? Fuck. Damn, he took a lot of hits. It's alright. I saw a creepy thing my wife showed me was a fairy tale, including, for some reason, Wizard of Oz. That it was a dating simulator game, but apparently it's only available in like Korean or something. But apparently it involves very explicit sex scenes. Also the Goldfish dating simulator. I saw that one. My wife has a thing for awful dating simulator games. She doesn't actually play them, she just likes looking at the terrible pictures of them. But the Goldfish one was one of the more special ones I've seen in a while. Oh god. I really need some help. Yeah. They have the horse girlfriend, and they also have the llama boyfriend one. I'm pretty sure there's probably a horse boyfriend one, which that's just creepy. Also, if you hear the Pop Goes the Weasel theme, that's from this gun, because it's the Futurama wind-up gun that all the dupe military forces use. Is it just like a few little dating options, then it goes straight to the dinosaur porn? Because I don't know whether that would be the greatest game or the worst game ever. Oh, nice. So I found the boss, so only 2 more rooms remaining. I don't even think there's a... this gun, which is obviously Samus's pew-pew gun. Ugh. That? It's pretty awesome with Crutch. Wow. Those ones are just bizarre. They're like pointless dating simulators. It's like, why go through all the effort of making this game if you just do that? Like, then it's not really a game, it's just like a Cosmo quiz with pictures. Ugh. Give me the help. Oh my god. Alright. Let's hope that one of these is in the shop. Don't fire anymore. Also, don't miss. That's usually a good start. Yeah, well, Newgrounds is pretty much just a porn simulator database. Oh, I'm screwed out of whatever's there. Oh, it's a shop. Ugh, son of a bitch. Well, let's hope I can find some health over here. You can have the scrambler, and how about the wind-up gun? So I'm probably gonna die in whatever boss I get. The MAC-10. Ugh. Shit weapon. Yep, I'm boned. Unless I can get through this boss without getting hit. And I only have 62. Oh, no, definitely not for this boss. Fuck this boss. Yep. Let's pick a character that I'm not terrible at. Also, I should probably change my controller and grab another monster. But I'm right here, so I don't have to go anywhere. Alright. Let's go ahead and switch out the controllers. No. Not what I wanted to do. Thank you. Doubly not what I wanted to do. Sometimes. They moved around the menu options in the PS4 menus, so I'm used to the power and turn off device, but they got rid of that option. I love the Marine, but he's overpowered. Let's do the Convict. Let's see. Charming rounds sound nice. Oh. Yeah, by the way, there's a shop to buy most of your items here. So, mass shotgun, bullet bore. Maybe I'll buy the black hole gun. I don't know what it does, but I imagine with the name black hole gun. That's kind of great. Jackie Chan Adventures on Game Boy Advance was filled with, like, the text racial things, like, okay, Scarlet, I love you, but now is not the time. Just lie down. Stop being a cat. Stop being a cat. Stop staring at me. Oh, come on. I mostly like her because she has a rage mode, so if I do take a hit, she does, like, double damage. And her revolver fires as fast as you can press it. Well, almost as fast as I can press it. And she has a sawed-off shotgun. I still think the worst is the either Tekken 3 or the Bruce Lee story for PS2. That one is horrifically racist. I mean, in an unintentional, like, I'm trying to be charming, but it just turns out as, like, no, that's just... Well, yeah, there's that. I remember cracking up. Yeah. I just remember cracking up at the end of Tekken 3 when they show Yeah. I wasn't a huge fan of the first Genji. I mean, I thought it was like kind of like a poor man's Onimusha. Like a more action-focused Onimusha. I mean, they even advertised the poster and the description that was pretty much the same as Onimusha 2. Or Onimusha 3, I should say. Because Onimusha 2 was just posted as, I'm the biggest piece of shit. And I hate the people who loved Onimusha 1. Yeah, well, Akiba's trip, for all of its problems, is like the full collected works of every artist ever created compared to Akiba's beat. That piece of shit. I think I feel so bad because I actually spent money on it. I was like, oh, check this out. We're gonna have a great franchise. Oh wait, no we're not, because this one sucks. Like, continuing on the great theme, like, you know, crazy shit that happens in Akiba. But no. And also they say Akihabara wrong. They're like, Akihabara, and it's like, oh, please, stop. And legitimately, that's what one of the characters sounds like. And Akihabara, all the time. I'm just like, oh, cringe. Alright, let's just eliminate this first boss pretty much instantly. Oh my god, and I got hit by like one random stray little bullet. Killed me. With the stinger, nonetheless. Reload. Oh, what we watched the other day, because my wife has never seen it, we watched Danganronpa, and it was pretty much the same thing as the first game, but in anime form, and it was actually, I don't know, I think it was better, but worse. Like, Danganronpa is predictable by now, but it's... The anime worked and didn't work, because it was paced like a game, so... There's all these, like, weird little side things you could do in Danganronpa the game that really weren't present in the anime, so... Oh, that was a waste of that. Also, surprisingly, in terms of game adaptations, I have to say, I was surprisingly, despite having really good reviews, The Disgaea anime was terrible. How the fuck did I get hit out of that shit? He didn't get hit by the barrel, but I did. Yeah, not to go on a whole hate about Akiba's beat. The other thing, too, is it feels like it was made by two different teams who never talk to each other. Like, legitimately. It feels like halfway through they lost their entire team. And I know they did lose some people, but it was like, if those people made that much of a difference, that's sad. And another weird thing about a lot of games now, I really... What are you? Uh-oh. I don't trust what that's about. Oh, the owl is so good. It does blanks whenever you... whenever it gets hit. So you can try to have the owl get hit by stuff. But I don't get why games nowadays, like, why, if you have the ability to do so, like, and I get that it's expensive and whatever, but, like, fully voice act your games, especially if they have long bricks of dialogue. Like, it's just annoying now, where you have, like, either, like, don't do any voice acting, or go all the way through with it. Like... But none of this, like, half-assed shit. Like, it really bothers me in Witch and the 100 Knight how there's, like, sections where, like, half of it's voice acted and the other half isn't. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, oh, we lost the tape. I guess we just better roll with this. And Akiba's beat is the same way. Like, I get it if there's, like, just little short things like, oh, we have to go here. Like, reminder things. You don't need to do all that. But, I mean, if you're having like a 10-minute long dialogue session, you should at least have that fucking voice acted. Like, this isn't Blood Rain, where you have some things that are done and some things that aren't. Go Super Space Turtle. Oh, come on. I screwed that one up. I didn't even see it. Yeah, but like, it's one of those things that it's like, either you just don't do it. Oh, Glasgow on stone. Or you do it all. Like, it's just one of those things, like, it bothers me when you have, like, the first, like, 6 lines of a cutscene are, like, voice acted, and then the last are just text, and that's it. Like, Akiba's trip is mostly voice acted. Like, at least the story is, for the most part. There's a few sections that aren't, but, like, overall, most of the game is pretty much voice acted. It's only, like, instructional things and a few other things that aren't done. Which is fine. Yeah, Persona 3, they should have just not done any voice acting. because it felt really jagged and off. Persona 5 is rife with it too. Where, like, you'll have people in their, like, you know, you're building their persona. And for, like, the first two, they'll talk. Then they won't talk again. And then they will again. It's like... I don't know. It's like, you're more expensive, so we did less voice acting with you. Like, fuck. I mean, seriously, at this point, like, if you're a company like Atlas or something, just get some freaking YouTubers or someone to come on to be a voice for your character. Like, even if they're not that great, like, I'd rather have a shit voice actor for, like, characters that don't matter than goddamn half-assed voice acting. Ooh, bundle wands. Nice. Alright, where do we go next? I know. I hate, every once in a while, I forget what game it was. I don't remember, I think it was Persona 5, where someone actually said gasp. So everyone, like, they literally just said gasp. And it wasn't, like, sarcastic or anything. It was just like, why would you say this? Like, do you not understand the concept of inaudible dialogue or, like, I don't know, emoted dialogue, I guess? Oh, Witch and the Hundred Knight. Persona 3 did? Yeah. That's the other thing, too. Witch and the Hundred Knight has some of the worst V-sync for lips ever. One of the worst. It's terrible. I don't mean to harp on it. It's a good game, but it's like... I see why it didn't do quite as well. Like, there's a lot of, like, little issues like that that are just kind of like, oof. There's a few explosions in this room. Although I think the biggest offender for that is the Ys games. They're coming out with a new one, and those games are notorious for bad, random voice acting at random times. It's a really short map. Oh, no, there's a whole half. I don't really need one. Oh yeah, another one that had terrible V-sync was... Oh god, what was it called? It was like Alone? Yeah. I mean, even if you kept them running, that's fine. But some characters in that would just keep talking. And then their character wouldn't be moving their mouth at all. And I'm just like, okay, you could just set it on until the dialogue's done being read. But Ys has the worst. There's like dialogue in the beginning of the PlayStation 2 game, and like a cutscene and all this stuff. Then nothing happens until the ending. And then you can tell like it's a totally different voice actor. And we're like, what, did you make the opening for the game and then forget who the voice actor was or something? And the worst part is that you can tell blatantly that it's not the same person. It's like, ugh. At least I think it was the PlayStation 2. It might have been the crappy PS3 one. Although the PS2 one was goddamn bullshit. But I'm done with Ys games forever. I liked them way back when, and PS2 wasn't dreadful, but... ugh. Also, had a short chance to play an emulated version of Xenoblade, and that game is shit. I hate it. It's stupid. It's like watching the most generic anime you could ever watch. It like hurts. And I know it's like a revelation for Nintendo fanboys, but it sucks. Like, it sucks. Like, no. Xenoblade is autism. Pretty much anything Nintendo is autism at this point. Like their whole, like, oh, with Splatoon, we'll offer new and fresh content all the time for it. We'll create a robust player network and all this nonsense. And then they fucking come out with Splatoon 2 like 3 months later. Like, you fucking dirty little jerk-offs. Like, you don't give a shit about the people that buy your stuff. You're just like, no, just keep buying garbage. Like, first off, Splatoon is fucking stupid. Fucking, like, ugh. It's just a dumb idea. Yeah. Ugh. I didn't even realize I was on fire. Oh, I turned him into a chicken. It honestly reminds me of a poor man's .hack. Like a really, like, if you stripped the original PS2 .hacks down and tried to make a game out of it. And I don't mean like theme-wise or anything, I just mean like all the characters painfully generic. The world is painfully generic. Nothing much of note happens. Let's just try to get through the game. Yeah, I hate that. I think that is the absolute worst. Like, oh god. I don't remember what game it was. Options for like dodging and all that stuff. But none of it was functional because enemies could hit you wherever you were. Because you were like locked into combat with them. I don't remember what game it was though. Played it a while ago. But I'd like try to run away and they'd still hit me. even though I'm like nowhere near them. Yeah, light on fire. What the hell? That was weird. Good. That's all good. Just fill in the Winchester. And they love giving me the chocolate cola. I like never get that. Got it twice now, jeez. Alright. So I guess it's boss time. For a twofer. Ah! Goddamn. Why are you firing over that one? Yeah. Even though it sucked, I feel like they should have stuck with it at least a little bit longer. Oh, yeah. Okay, random sound cut out. I'd rather have this spice. Like, don't get me wrong, the Wii controller was a good idea if they had shaped it like a human fucking hand. Like, some of the little Android tablets with controller extension things are actually pretty awesome. So I don't see why they screwed up the Wii controller that bad. Like, honestly, if you took the PlayStation 4 controller and just put a cell phone where the touchpad is, that would be amazing. I'm patenting that idea. Or even if you hooked your cell phone up to it and you had a special app for it, that'd be great. Stupid hit I took. Don't stand in poison. So my grandfather used to tell me all the time. Don't stand in poison. They really love giving me these. One thing I appreciate about this game is that really the bullet sizes are well enough that you can dodge them. They're not like micro bullets that are like 1 pixel wide. Yeah. I mean, I think the reason why they don't do it is for stupid things like kids that can't have cell phones. Or like people that can't generally afford it, which is weird. But oh, wax wings are so nice. I don't have anything to give him. I guess I could give him the sawed off, but I'd rather back up. Okay, I don't need that room ever. But I don't know. I mean, the other problem is the Wii couldn't even really handle having two of those big controllers attached to it. So it's like absolutely stupid. It's like, why give this great controller option to only one person? I mean, it seriously lives up to like the fucking bully who lived down the street from you. It's like, no, you get the crappy Mad Catz controller. You get my half-broken SNES pad that has fucking nasty stains on it. Also, I have a VR game that I need to show, but I don't know how well VR goes on to streaming. There's a lot of things wrong with the Wii U. Also, they keep releasing systems without, like, I don't know, any developer support whatsoever. They just like, we'll just release it now. And developers like, yeah, we just got our dev kit. They're like, okay, well, hopefully you have games. That's why you get all those, like, shitty knockoff games in the beginning life cycles of those systems. Yep. I actually just watched a documentary on the founder and owners of Nintendo and pretty much all the people who worked for Nintendo. Yeah. It's like, hey, play this game that was already released on PS2 with a new skin. But it's on fucking Wii because there's no other options. But it was sad because you can literally, like, see the downfall of Nintendo. Like, all their stupid mistakes. Keep seeing shadow bullets, but I don't know where they're coming from. I don't know if I have something special giving me those shadow bullets. Oh, yeah, I forgot I have slow motion when I flip a table. Stupid. Well, I mean, compared to other Nintendo launches, yes, it did have quite a large library. See, there goes a shadow bullet. I do have some sort of weird ones. Yeah. Well, the Switch is a piece of garbage. There's scratched-ass screen, other bullshit. And the fact that those controllers, like, jam, and they break so easily. Oh god. Have some garbage. But I watched a reviewer break a controller. He was like playing with it, and he literally like bent the controller slightly, and the button got jammed underneath it, and the faceplate cracked. It was like either you have like Herculean hands, or the trying to get back around to the Winchester and end up firing other things. That's really bad. I like the trash can. I will take that. Blue goo on stone is pretty nice. Are we all done here? We're all done here. I have my spice and 1.5 health, which isn't a lot. Oh no. I hate the cannonball rod. Oh fuck, wrong button. Fuck, wrong button. I keep pressing the wrong button, I don't know why. Oh, I hate this. Ugh. This boss isn't hard, it's just fucking annoying. Do more of that so I can kill you. You know what, let's get out the garbage can. Oh, come on. Doing like no fucking damage to him. So I think I almost poisoned myself. Fuck! Also, a point of note, I have not heard anything about the Xbox One or anything interesting in a long time. Even my Xbox friends are all like, "Oh yeah, I have a PS4 now. Oh, I got a PC." Forbidden Siren. That's interesting. That's also a lot of phrases all at once. Arcade, stealth, puzzle, survival, horror. Buy the mass shotgun. I don't know what a Yari launcher is. Let's just get it. Looks like the Mass Effect shotgun. I don't like playing as a soldier quite as much. Well, I do, but I just feel like he's overpowered compared to the other characters. Big knot I can hear. Oh, come on. Got stuck on a table. That's the only thing I hate about the early floors. Interesting. Can't believe I lost my helmet already. With the creator of Silent Hill, it doesn't surprise me. That's like, the Grand Theft Auto hire a hitman lines and stuff like that. There's also still a web page for, oh my god. What game is it? There's some really crappy game that there's still a web page for, and I can't remember what it is. But those web pages will probably be up for like ever. Although it's kind of smart if you're creating a horror game to do kind of a Blair Witch Project kind of thing. Makes sense. Oh yeah. Because I don't know, I feel like the kind of people who would play video games fervently would like eat the shit up out of like secret hidden websites and stuff like that. I mean, granted, that's how like the whole... That doesn't look like a Winchester, that's weird. How the whole like Doom pre-beta stuff, like all the Doom alpha stuff was hidden through websites. Sacrifice. That's kind of cold. Oh, there's a key in that room? Oh, well, hody-do. Perfect timing. Let's not use the blunderbuss. Well, that's always good. It's even better because if pages are all old and archived, then depending on the age of the game, it might give an even more creepy vibe if like it just stopped. I think that's just about it for this map. Let's go for the snowballer. God, the snowballer's so OP. I love it. Woo! I'm taking a stupid hit. You can just go to hell. Fuck yeah, no hits. Yeah. Just little itty bitty fonts. Make you squint while you read it. Oh boy. Nice. Yeah, let's refill the snowballer. Snowballer is too good. Oh, shit. Okay. That's my random ass shots. Also, you can't see his health bar. And that happens. Nice. Got a map. And I don't have a key for that. Oh, I guess. Okay, so it's a challenge there. Locked door there. What's it over there? Ooh, secret room with 3 chests. Lucky day. Oh my god. There's a key. I don't know if I know the jetpack, but since that's one time, I might as well use it now. That'll feel a little better. Let's use the blunderbuss for a little bit. Actually, let's not shoot. Could never clear the forthcoming room without taking damage. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, fuck you, guy. Yeah. What did you give me? Ah, battle spider. Yes. Yeah, I'm going. Right. And half of the videos kept erroring, and an original got destroyed, and it was like halfway through the game, and I had to cancel it. And I've always wanted to redo it. But I also discovered that my wife cannot do a British accent to save her life. Like, can't at all. Which is weird because she can like hear it and understand it, but it's like strange when people, I don't know, can't get down accents. Like if I listen to somebody for a little bit, I could probably match their accent. British accents are easy. The consonants, and then cut down the vowels as much as you can. I mean, I guess it would be hard if you're in a, like, really soft consonant. I could see how that could be really difficult. But I've never had an issue with trying to emulate a British accent. But then again, I have known a fair amount of British people, so. Yeah, some guy had asked about doing a voice acting thing, and then I sent him some messages back and forth, but then never responded. So I was just kind of generally disappointed. It's more because I think it was just someone who was just kind of flaky about it. Right, right. Pip, pip. Alright, so... There it is. Fucking mimics. Fucking hate mimics. Oh, liquor. Gonna pass on that. Really? It's a secret room with nothing but mimics. What a bunch of bullshit. Also, I have no way of telling where secret areas are. Heart container is kind of nice. Yeah, I'm taking the heart container. Screw those. That was also weird music. Don't think I've ever heard that music, even secrets. Speaking of British act, in all hilarity, I've been watching way too much Gordon Ramsay. Way too much. Like, an unhealthy amount. But, I don't know. Like, to insult people. Gives me the fuzzies and the rumblies. Oh, I hate the ammo conda. I hate esoteric bullet hell. Yeah, freeze it. How about you chill out? Be cool. Just be cool. Jesus. Stop trying to murder me, Snake. Please stop firing like a crazy person. Ugh. Should probably just use some blanks next time it gets a little hairy. It's only fucking half health. It's so easy to make them. Ugh. Alright, let's try one more time. And then I'm probably gonna go do dishes. So however long the next run lasts, that's how long I'm going to play for. So I'm going to try to stay alive as long as possible. Actually, I watched... Yeah, the ammo conda is pretty bad. Well, the other one is the beholster. There's another pun one, but I can't remember it. Oh my god, they got stuck. It's weird, it didn't make the teleporter sound. But also, I don't know if you've been hearing it, but the sound keeps dipping out every once in a while. Flash ray is pretty nice. Also, I have to say, I'm kind of surprised with VR that they keep moving in these directions that are not, like, helpful directions, where it's like, I get the first-person shooters, like, space shooter kind of thing, but, like, I don't get why they keep coming out with these kind of games, like, Arc the Lad 2 is pretty good. The PS2 ones weren't dreadful. They're pretty bad, but not nearly as bad as it could have been. I actually played a game that I kind of wanted to stream, but people keep coming out with these, like, pseudo dungeon crawler games. Like, they're dungeon crawlers, but they're really light. And there was actually one that was going to come out that was a, like, a Legends of Grimrock style, wizardry style, roguelike, with anime influences. And it was kind of crazy, because it still had a story, but remained roguelike. But apparently it got canceled in Japan, and I forget what it was called, but Arc the Lad reminded me of it. But there's been all these, like, you know, first-person shooters on VR, and there was one game that I played that was basically like a Legend of Grimrock light. It was pretty okay. I mean, it wasn't fantabulous. Yeah. Yeah. The End of Darkness was the one that had the stupid arena thing, right? Where it was like an endless arena that you had to, like, get through. Something like that. It was something really stupid. But I remember people complaining about it really hard, because I remember when it came out. I haven't used any ammo for anything. It won't stay. But the game is called Crystal Rift, and it's good, but the combat is fucking dreadful. But the rest of it is good. It has a good experience. Like, okay, so it was real time. Singularity's not. That's a tough one. Yeah, I'll take the Singularity. Singularity is more fun. And it'll probably get me killed. Also, let's see if I can see him. There he is. Jerk. Alright, where's the boss? What boss do we have? Chumps again. Oh, come on. Well, I'm watching someone... Oh, and I get the weapon. That's kind of interesting. I'm actually watching someone play through Grandia, and I've been watching it for quite a long time, and I'm so glad. I almost picked up Grandia on my PlayStation. Not when I first got it was a little bit after, but I remember Grandia, and I was like, holy shit. And then someone warned me that it was a really long game. Like, really long game. And I was like, oh, I'm interested now, but then I never got around to buying it. And it's neat to watch, but it really has some design choices that are a little speculative. Especially in terms of characters. Yeah. It is. And they get rid of all the best characters. So it's like, well, fuck you then. Like, oh, did you like this character? Because they're gone now. Forever. I mean, at least they have the decency to, like, give you a kind of accumulation of what they've earned. But still, it's bullshit to have great, lovable characters and then just abandon them all, like, halfway through the fucking game. Reminds me of another PlayStation 1 RPG. Or PlayStation 2, I don't remember. But you play... It could be TurboGrafx, I don't remember. Well, either way, you play half the game through as one character, and then it's just like, oh, by the way, this character has died. Now, you must take on his mantle as his son. Okay, well... Hopefully it's not too much of a spoiler alert, but any character you love in the game is going to be gone. Not saying they're replaced with garbage characters, but... I mean, it's just weird for a game to dump characters. And, like, dump them so swiftly. Well, you'll have to watch to find out. I know. Also, I was thinking, for long play for PlayStation stuff, just doing some of them off-screen recording. Just do them in straight-up LPs. I should get the mustache. Yeah, let's get the mustache. Of just doing all of the Legacy of Kain games in like one long sitting. And then just cut them and put them out as LPs, because I know there's going to be a lot of times I'm going to be restarting it. And I just got a new controller. So I have to see how all that goes. Ooh. But, like, there's a few games that, like, just aren't really well done for stream, so I might get some of them out of the way. Oh, this mass shotgun is not very powerful, which is super disappointing. Stop it. And Puffy. Look at the way Puffy eats. And then I'm already running out of health. Actually, since I have the mustache and a lot of money. That's only a half heart for 24, that's bullshit. But you're gonna make me buy it anyway. Jerk off. But, yeah, as I was saying with VR, I really wish they would come out of that. Okay. I got time to watch them once I'm done Grandia. So, now that I'm unemployed, I'll pretty much just be recording LPs, cleaning my house, and doing occasional streams, but I'll probably do more like random PS4 games. Generally shorter games. This is just a welcome back. Let's all catch up. But I'm also thinking of doing, opening a Patreon and all sorts of stuff like that. Just because I know 2 people that would guaranteed pay something out for it, so... Not saying like I need the money, just in general. It'd be nice to at least make some money off of it. Not primary goal, but... Get out. Meet you. Yeah, not too impressed with this mass shotgun. Oh yeah, speaking of recommend, I actually watched probably Ammo Conda again. At least I have an RPG. Oh, get off me. Forgot the singularity also sucks my shots into it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Too close for comfort. Fuck! There's only a minor chance. Yeah, that's why I figure I'm gonna do some LPs of stuff that's too long to do in just regular streams. Just because it's not worth, I guess, everybody's time. Like, if I start playing, like, an advanced role-playing game, I'll probably just be like, okay, well, I'm gonna play this next time. Because there were some games I got on there that I'd like to play more, but in stream, they just don't work out at all. So, hopefully find just the garbage games and get them all shoveled out of the way. By the way, I love this little guy. His little dance, look at that little dance. And he always says bye to you. What a good traveling merchant. And this guy, which I'm sure there's a way to figure out what he's saying. If it's not just the language from Futurama, which it could be. It could be the alien from Futurama. There you go. It's exactly what I need. The best numbers that were ever picked. But since I have more time on my hands, there's some things I have to do to put everything together and get everything rolling. But I'll figure out the changes in the next few days, because pretty much this week is getting everything back up to speed, and then it should all be good. But I don't expect to play too much more Enter the Gungeon. I'll only use it for updates, because it's something to do. And I still have way too much to go through in this. Where's the other one? Yeah, the Gore Gun, the Cannonball Rog, Mind Flare, which is a shame I didn't get Mind Flare at least once. The Treadnought, which is annoying. The Wallmonger, which I hate. High Priest was okay. Kill Pillars suck. Drag Gun. It's probably the best. And then Door Lord, which I just got it, which is weird. Strangeness. Rude. Yeah, I still have more enemies, but I don't know what or how I get a lot of them. Most of them are from the basement, I guess. Or just rare. And on the last level. But either way, I think that's going to be all for today. Tomorrow I'm not going to stream anything. Probably either Wednesday or Thursday. Um, I'm going to start. Um, Probably Wednesday, Thursday. I'll do some regular record. Or do like a Thursday numbers stream. And then do like Wednesday, Friday. I'll just be LPing. And then once I have everything processed, I'll start uploading it. But we'll see. We'll see how it rolls. Either way, I've got stuff to do. So, thanks for watching, and have a wonderful rest of your day.